What is it, guys? So video about face visual typing. Now going more into visual typing with the kind of social type, we can say. But yeah, okay, I will not do with all the color. I'm not that fucking precise. What the hell? So yeah, so melancholic, the four temperaments we know. I type with that. Now it's more something I would do with the social type classification. Know that there's a type, social type. Can say phenotype. All that. That's more within the social type, I think, categories. That they're pretty much correlated with that. But yeah, talk about the principal faces. So correlate, we have the oblong, have the trapezoid, and verse triangle, and the other one is not so sure. Okay, now we will do the sanguine. I think it's the oval. There's the earth shape. I think there's a square. Yeah, there's a square. Okay, yeah. I think that the rectangle is correlate. I think so. Rectangle. Square. I think there's another one with the sanguine one. The diamond. Maybe diamond actually. And sanguine, they're the one that are hyperactive, not that. I mean, by now I hope that you're familiar with the definition and all that. And I already have a video about that. If you want to know more about the faces, I'll talk about the jawline, the head shape, the body type, and the skin tones. You can say it's four principal one. Kind of know about that. And I mean, they are social type, but that are also the type. Let's be honest. I mean, it's pretty much everything. You can see it's a social type. Just analyzing the person. It's not really like strictly about that, but I do think it's more something within the parameters of the social type, because it does differentiate. Like people of the same type would have different phrase structures and all that. That we could maybe say it's because of phenotype. But in my sense, I do think it's mostly social type for now, because I mean it correlated with the enneagram inside, outside, and the temperaments. So it does seem to fit pretty neatly. On the melancholic triangle. And the phlegmatic one, for phlegmatic one, yeah, they're the round one. Yeah, the round one. Supposed to be 3 for the phlegmatic. A triangle, diamond. No, I don't think the oval is phlegmatic. Interesting. In the internet, see what they say. They don't talk so much about, but there's a classic one, like to the jawline and the head. It's mostly about that. That's the sanguine. That's the melancholic one. It's a little different. What I've said. Okay, they do the Myers-Briggs one again. Pretty interesting. But yeah, okay. I mean, I know that I miss. I mean, there's supposed to be other two for the phlegmatic, or three actually. Or the diamond is there, so it might be diamond. Maybe it's 4-3-1-3. 4-3-1-3. Well, I think it's 4-3-1-3. Yeah, the earth is there. Oval is there. Square is there. Triangle is there. Some say maybe like a big triangle. Like do some. And the other one, maybe with time I will know. But that's the face type associated with that. And it can be very difficult. Like some people are saying, okay, you need this face type. Actually, no. And does depend also on the time. So some people, when they are younger, mostly people when they are young, they have more the triangle, or they have more something like oval. Some are more art, and with time they're becoming more square. Some stuff like that. It seems to depend. So even if there's a physiology already been set, there seems to be environment and like a personality change that does affect face. No, that's more a theory that I'm doing. Like I'm doing the theory because it's new to me. Now I already have the visual typing of OPS, okay, knowing types looks like what, and just register the data, and okay, with time you can see the type associating with a visual. Now also done with that with social type. I mean, it's pretty much documented. Choleric, sanguine, melancholic, pretty much documented. And there's a guy on YouTube that talk about the different face shape and associating with them. So it's more that this guy associated that with certain type. And I do think that's true. Like the doesn't seem to hold up in the sense that the triangle, yeah, the gesture type. It's more the melancholic. It's more creative, witty, depressed, artistic. Phlegmatic is more a well-rounded person. You can say like well-rounded, balance. I always say with social type 4, balance, easygoing. Kind of right there, very bad. Balance, easygoing. And sanguine is more like hyperactive, social, active. I will just see the word for that. Proactive, social. Yeah. Choleric is more like bossy. And all those face shape you can see how they are big. Big and strong. Oblong is very big and strong. The opposite is very massive. Okay. Inverse triangle, okay, is very bossy. Okay, rectangle, big personality. While oval or square, you can see it's more okay. It's more warrior, social, hyperactive, and all that. Triangle is more okay, creative, witty, depressed, all that. Round diamonds, more okay, all encompassing, balance, okay, friendly, easygoing. More that kind of stuff. And I'm liking one type of face with the phlegmatic. I really want to nail that down before ending this video. The missing face. And at the same time you can see the difference now. Square is sanguine, oblong is choleric, triangle is melancholic. Sometimes it's really hard to see in a face. Like some people are like, okay, they're definitely diamond. Okay, no, finally, they're actually triangle. Like I'm not sure. Like fuck. Me, the seem that analyzing me enough. The seem that I have more the. Actually, I have art and oval, and sometime in my life, like I noticed that in 2021, 2022, I had heavily more triangle in my face. It was very weird. I feel that I got more oval with time, I would say. Art seems to be very yeah, it seems to be something that has been there when I was young, kind of art, but more rectangle, you can say, maybe like more long face with the art bent width. So yeah, it can be very hard actually to analyze which one. Sometimes it's a blend of two, mostly, and depending on environment, and with time you can say, okay, maybe I was more. Most people are more triangle when they're young. Me, the same that it was more in 2021 and 2022. I had more gesture in me, it seems. And yeah, with time, kind of transform into more something, more rectangle or whatever. So it's not just set in, but mostly it's set in. Most is set in, but it does evolve and change with the environment, phlegmatic, sanguine, and they're all associated with personality, obviously, type of face. In our perception, like implicitly, we judge people, whether we are conscious of it or not. And that's kind of the exercise of visual typing. It's not to be shallow. Now that it's really to understand your implicit judgment about people, and do serve a purpose, because now if you are really good at it, you can know a person very fast, but in some sense you kind of have a preconceived notion of the person, which will not be the case. It might be false actually to some degree, but it does represent some kind of space, and they all have a differentiation. So even within the sanguine, you can see, okay, the differentiation is okay, there's oval, there's earth, there's square. There's differentiation between the temperaments, the face shape, and even how it is settled, how it is contextualized within the person face. It will be different, and even within the type. So if you just do that without the type, it's like, in some sense, you're missing some points. But yeah. Okay, oblong. We say that. Round, yeah. Art, maybe art. No, I say art. Ah, it's a Venus. Am I conflicting Venus and Earth? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually the guy that I'm basing a lot of. Okay, so the Earth is the Venus, I think so. Okay, maybe it's based on that actually. Okay. Those two are melancholic, okay. Rectangle, choleric, square, sanguine. Trapezoid, choleric. Voilà. Yeah. Long trapezoid. Ah. Okay, oval, yeah. Circle, pretty much long. Hexagon, what the fuck. Okay, no, I think that the... is rectangle phlegmatic? No. And like hexagon is there? Oh my god. No, I don't think hexagon is used. What is that? Okay, the lozenge, Venus. I guess it's the Earth shape, which is sanguine, yeah. Diamond, phlegmatic. Okay, well, I'm missing one face shape. Physiognomy. Okay, Venus, Mercury, yeah, the triangle. Choleric, Uranus. Uranus is the rectangle. So I don't think that. I think it's probably the rectangle. So yeah, it's choleric. Pluto. Ooh. Pluto is actually the triangle of the melancholic. Yeah, maybe with time we'll add the... Yeah, it does seem to make sense actually. Add the Pluto. I would like to be this to also be clean, like with time. Kind of have maybe a 16 of those. I know that the guy that I follow, he has a 3. 3. No, 3 P4 choleric, and 1 melancholic. You could argue 2 with a big triangle. Maybe Pluto will be the third one, and I will find another one. Kind of. Well, I mean, I think that Pluto and triangle make a lot of sense, because some people are very Pluto, like pretty much like that, and not really triangle, even if they look a lot alike. Inverse triangle is at the yeah, I include this one. Jupiter is a rectangle one, or is it Moon? I mean, it's the round one, pretty much a round one. So some overlap. This one is oval in the middle. Yeah, diamond. Diamond, is it phlegmatic, the diamond? This one I'm not even sure. Square, I mean square is pretty much the... this one. Okay, that's it for this video. It seems that I don't find the missing one. But yeah, pretty much highlight the different face for the analysis of social types. And the types also. But you know, still you know, some ISFJ, they don't have the same face shape. It will depend, in my sense, on the, you know, on everything actually. Phenotype, environment, type structure, and of course the social type slash enneagram type, that are what mostly I think will do those 4 temperaments. Even if some core structure might, no, like the sanguine is an EP, melancholic is an IJ, phlegmatic an IP probably, choleric more EJ. So that's that. They still have correlation and all that. And so yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Ciao.